Hey, where the hell are you? I know I told you the address. Did you get lost in the jungle or did you just not care?
Oh, the ceremony?
Don't tell me you haven't left yet. What's your location? I'm already here, waiting like a fool.
You're already there. Oh no.
What's wrong? Where are you?
Well, there's a slight issue. I'm still at home. I haven't moved an inch.
What are you doing there? I reminded you 1,000 times. What's your excuse? Did you forget?
No, I didn't forget.
Oh, you didn't forget? Then what's your problem? Why aren't you here? If you didn't want to come, you should have just said so. Why couldn't you text me or call me? I'm here wasting my time and you're not even showing up.
I'm sorry. The truth is my mother forbade me to come. So I had to obey her.
Your mom forbade you. Why? What's wrong with her? Has she gone mad?
It may sound crazy, but this is why. Last night, she had a nightmare. She woke up and felt a bad omen. So she told me to stay home.
Wow, that's really something. Your mother had a nightmare, so you ditched me. Is that how a man should act? Doing whatever his mom says? Don't you have a mind of your own? You're supposed to be an adult. And why didn't you tell me? I get that these things happen, but it's not a reason to ignore me. A quick message to warn me that you're bailing would have been nice. If you'd done that, I wouldn't be here alone and humiliated. Thanks, a lot.
I meant to contact you, but I had to take care of my mother. I gave her some pills and then she needed more. It was a hassle. In the end, I forgot to message you. It slipped my mind. I'm really sorry.
Is that it? Are you kidding me? Are you playing with me? Do you think I'm gonna buy that crap?
I'm sorry. I know it's not a good excuse, but I really had to deal with my mother's medication. It was urgent and there was a lot to handle. If I mess it up, my mother's life could have been in danger.
You make it sound like you had a mission to accomplish. All you had to do was give your mother some pills. How hard is that? And then you forgot all about me. How could you erase me from your mind so easily?
Sorry. We're talking now, right? Better late than never.
I feel like you betrayed me. It's like you don't care about me and you don't value me. I can't believe you did this.
Don't be so dramatic. I didn't betray you. We'll just have to reschedule. Next time will be better.
That's it. Just reschedule. You think that'll fix this?
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do now. No matter what, I can't make it today. You'll just have to deal with it.
You're not coming at all today? How can you do this to me?
You just go ahead and do your thing. You don't need me there. If there's anything you need me to do later, just let me know and I'll do it. But for today, you're on your own. Sorry about that.
Oh my, what a nightmare this is.
It's okay. You don't need me. You can do it yourself.
Okay, I already saw some places. I think the wedding venue near your company is a nice place to get married. Tell me your thoughts.
This, well, it looks neat and tidy. Seems like it might be a good place for a wedding.
I checked out a few places and this seemed like the best to me. I'm hoping that you'll agree. If you like it, then I suggest that you also come and have a look at it with me. What do you think? Will you have time for that?
Let me think for a moment. I've had a little time to think and I've made up my mind. I hope I don't disappoint you. I'm just not so impressed by that wedding venue. Maybe a different place would be better for us.
Why? What's wrong with it? I thought you liked it. You change your mind so quickly.
It looked okay at first glance, but after a bit of thinking, I have changed my mind. I'm just not sure that it is suitable for our needs.
Why is that? Any particular reason? Did you ask your mother about it? Is that the problem? Did she say no? Trust you to go straight to your mother and let her decide for you.
My mother often gives me good advice. I think you should always respect your parents. My mother also knows a thing or two about wedding venues.
Ah, so it was your mother's decision. What did she say? She doesn't like this place? Why not?
She told me that the interior decoration is no good.
What's wrong with the interior decoration? Why is that so important? I think it looks nice.
My mother thinks it is really important to your future marriage. The interior should be nice. It sets the tone for how the marriage will progress. If you don't get married in a suitable venue, then it might be a curse on your marriage.
Oh, my. Well, if that's what she thinks, then what can I do? Do you have any better places in mind? Do you know somewhere?
Actually, we do have a place in mind. My mother really likes this place. Well, let me send you a photo.
This place? Ugh, I heard this place was awful. It's really expensive and the food there isn't that good. Does she really want us to get married there?
Yeah, my mother really likes it. She says it's a good place. Let's go with this place. My mother likes it and I like it too. I've actually been there before. One of my friends got married in this place and I thought it was good. I also thought the food was good too. My mom also likes this place, so I think we should go in it.
Why do we have to do everything your mother says? Can't we decide for ourselves?
I just think it would be nice if you could agree with my mother. I also like this place myself. We agree with each other. I'm hoping that you can agree too. You are 30 years old, so what if I'm 30 years old? You're never too old to respect your parents. And if I like the venue and she likes the venue, then it really is a win-win situation. Don't you agree?
It's not that you shouldn't respect your parents, it's just that you don't have to do everything they tell you to do.
Hey, what are you doing tomorrow? I have an idea. Let's go for a dive, just the two of us. We can head to the suburbs and see what's there. It must be so peaceful and quiet. We can escape from the city noise and the crowds.
What? Why? Is something wrong? You sound like you want to run away.
Well, our wedding is coming up soon. It's been so stressful and hectic with all the preparations. I just need a break. A little adventure. Don't you want that too?
Of course I do. It sounds wonderful. I'm in, but what about your mother? Won't she be mad? She might worry about you, and you know how she gets when she doesn't know where you are. You'll have to convince her first.
No, I don't. I can keep it a secret. I don't have to tell her everything. She won't find out, so she won't be bothered.
Really? You think that's a good idea? You're going on a spontaneous trip and you're not going to tell your mother. That's pretty risky, don't you think?
Trust me, it'll be fine. I can take care of myself. Nothing bad will happen, and we'll be back before she knows it.
Have you ever done this before?
No, not really, but I've always wanted to. Don't worry, everything will be okay.
Well, if you say so. It's not like you, taking a risk and doing something without telling your mother. I'm kind of impressed, actually. If you're up for a little adventure in secret, then who am I to say no?
That's the spirit. I've got it all planned out. In fact, why don't we go somewhere tomorrow? Let's get out of this town and be alone. How about that? We could go to the mountains.
The mountains? Ugh, I love that idea. It sounds perfect. I heard there are some amazing steakhouses in the mountains. We could go and have some delicious steak.
Really? I'd love that too. It sounds like we have a plan. Tomorrow, we'll leave this place and go to the mountains. We can have steak and then find a cozy hotel to stay in. It will be a night away from all the pleasure. What do you say?
I say yes. Let's do it.
I'll do some research now. Maybe I can find a nice steakhouse for us to go to and a beautiful hotel. How awesome would it be to find a place with a stunning view of the mountains? There might even be a place with a hot tub or something. That would be incredible.
Awesome. You do that.
All right, then see you tomorrow. Be ready.
Where are you? I went to the bathroom and when I came back, the car had gone. Where did you go? Have you parked the car somewhere?
I'm sorry, I had to leave in a hurry. My mother contacted me and told me I had to get back home as soon as I could. There's nothing I could do. She wouldn't take no for an answer.
What? You've gone? Gone home?
I was waiting for you, but you took so long. In the end, I just had to leave. I had to get out of there. My mother was getting suspicious about us. She might find out that we went away together, and then I'd be in big trouble.
You just left me here. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to get home? I'm stuck here in the mountains all alone with no transport. How could you do this?
You can call for a taxi. I'm sorry about it. There was nothing I could do.
Are you playing around with me? How am I gonna get a taxi? What kind of taxi driver would drive all the way up here into the mountains to pick me up?
I'm sure some will come up and get you.
No, they won't. How could you just leave me here and then drive off home without me? What were you thinking?
I called you and you didn't pick up. I waited there for a long time, but you didn't come. I had no choice. Again, I'm sorry.
I didn't answer because I was in the bathroom. And you didn't wait for a long time. I was only in there for a few minutes.
My mother kept on pressuring me. I waited for you, but then I had to leave. I couldn't betray my mother.
Oh, I can't believe it. You told me that we were gonna have time to ourselves. I thought that we'd be able to get away from your mother for a time. And then this happens. I can't take it.
I'm sorry. My mother was so moaning because I hadn't taken my vitamin tablet. Otherwise, she would be mad.
Vitamin tablet?
Yeah, I have to take vitamin tablets every day. If I don't take them, then I get in trouble. Mother makes sure I take it at a certain time. If I don't, then she gets angry.
I can't believe this. You dumped me here because you had to go and take a vitamin tablet. I can't believe it. I'm shocked.
I'm really sorry. We can talk about it another time. Maybe tomorrow.
Where the hell are you right now? It's 3 o'clock and you aren't here. I'm waiting at Central Subway Station like an idiot. Is this how you treat your fiance's mother?
Sorry, I'm gonna be a bit late. It was really busy, so it's gonna take me a little extra time to get there. I'm nearly there now. Just wait for a few more minutes, please. Sorry about this.
Well, hurry up. You should be here on time. You should have set off a little bit earlier. I can't stand it when people are late.
I'm coming now. I'm nearly there. By the way, where are we going today? Well, what do you have planned?
We are going to the hospital so you can have a health test.
A health test? What kind of health test? Why do I need one of those? I think you're pretty healthy. There's nothing wrong with me.
You are about to marry my son. It's a really big thing for our family. I think it's only fair that you have a health test before you get married. We need to know that you are in good health. It's compulsory if you're going to marry my son. We have to check for any problems.
I have been to the doctor recently. I was told I was fine. Nothing wrong with me and therefore no need for another health test.
It doesn't matter. I want to see the test results for myself.
See them for yourself. Is that needed? Isn't that an invasion of my privacy?
We also need to test for any infectious diseases.
I don't have an infectious disease.
How do you know? You could have anything. You never know these days. And some diseases have no symptoms. It's best to get checked just in case. What if you were bitten by a mosquito and got something you'd never know?
I feel like you're accusing me of something. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm free of disease. I haven't been bitten by a mosquito for a long time, and I haven't been sick. What could possibly be wrong with me?
Maybe you are being overconfident. You can never be too safe. Why not take extra care?
I don't really feel comfortable having more health tests. Are they going to involve needles? I hate needles. I don't want to have to go through with that. Especially when it isn't necessary.
Well, I think you should. Also, we have to test to make sure you are in good health for having children. If you get married, then we need to know you can have a child after. What if you have some problems and can't have children? That would be terrible for everyone involved. I've already made an appointment at the hospital. It's difficult to get an appointment there, so we have no choice but to go through with it now.
Is your son also going to have some tests?
Why would he need to do it?
I think it'd be better if we both had the test together. I don't think only the woman should do it. The man should do it too. It's better that way.
Are you joking? There is nothing wrong with my son. Why would he need health tests? He is in excellent condition.
You never know. You can never be too sure. You said it yourself. Why not have a test to make sure that there aren't any problems?
Is there something else going on here? Do you know something? Are you trying to tell me that my son has some kind of health problem?
No, it's not that. I don't know of any health issues. I'm just saying, if we're gonna do this health test, then why not do it together?
My son doesn't need to do it. Only you need to do it. So stop wasting my time. Hurry up and get here at once. I'm waiting for you.
Okay, I'm coming.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. But what do you want?
Well, I heard some news about you from a friend. He said you are having second thoughts about your future and that you don't want to marry anymore. Is that true? Is there something wrong?
Yes, it's true. I don't want to marry anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I feel terrible about it. Maybe I could have done more to help you with your problems. Maybe I could have been more supportive and understanding.
No. You don't have to blame yourself. There is nothing you could do. It's my decision and mine alone. I have to do what's best for me. Just not going how I wanted them to go with your son. I thought it would be better to call it off now than to go through with it all and regret it for the rest of my life.
But are you sure that you won't get married? Isn't there something I could do to change your mind? I only hope that you might reconsider your choice. I will do my best from now on not to get in your way or interfere with your life. In fact, I will do my best to support you and encourage you in whatever you do. I hope you can give me a second chance to be a good mother-in-law to you.
Do you really mean that? Is that how you truly feel? You're not just saying this to try and make me happy or to manipulate me.
No, I mean it with all my heart. I'm being honest with you. Since you broke up with my son, he has not been the same. He seems to be sick and depressed. He doesn't eat or sleep well. He doesn't talk to anyone. He just stays in his room all day. It must have hit him really hard. He loved you so much.
Really? Is it that bad? I didn't know he was suffering so much.
Yes, it is. It's heartbreaking to see him like this. Please, please think again. Forget about me and my mistakes. I have been stupid and selfish. Just focus on your feelings for him. He still loves you and needs you. I'm begging you. Please don't leave him.
No, there's no need to beg. You don't have to do this.
I'm really sorry for everything. I'm sorry for hurting you and ruining your relationship. I'm sorry for being a bad mother and a bad mother-in-law. I'm sorry for everything.
Oh, I can't believe it's finally happening. Tomorrow was our big day. We're gonna become husband and wife.
I know. I can't believe it either. I can barely believe it myself. It seems like a dream come true. Just think, if we had split up that time and not got back together, where would we be now? What a terrible regret that would have been. We would have missed out on the best thing that ever happened to us.
I know, and it was partly thanks to your mother insisting that we get back together. I wasn't going to, but she seemed so sincere in her attempts to get us back together in the end. I had to agree. And your mother has changed a lot compared to how she used to be. She is a born-again woman. It seems like she really cares about you and wanted to bring me back into your life. She's been so supportive and helpful with the wedding preparations.
That's right. She isn't the woman she used to be. She's changed. She wanted us to be happy. And after tomorrow, we will be. At long last, we will be officially husband and wife. We will start a new chapter in our lives.
That's right. It's quite exciting. I can't wait to see you at the altar. I can't wait to hear you say I do.
Let's stop talking for now. You need to get some sleep, so you won't be tired tomorrow.
That's a good idea. I do need some rest, actually. All the nerves about the wedding are keeping me up, so I should go to bed. I should try to calm down and relax.
Please do, and I'll see you tomorrow. Are you crazy? Where are you? Why have you just disappeared like this? What about the wedding?
I'm crazy. What are you talking about? You're the one who's crazy. Maybe you should look in the mirror for a moment before you accuse someone else.
You're really going to be like this to the bitter end.
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to ruin our family?
My friend took a picture of you running away from the wedding venue. What are you doing? Why would you do that? Is there something wrong with me? I can't understand what the problem is.
Oh, they saw me, didn't they? What a pity. Who came in with these vitamin tablets during the wedding?
The medicine is for my son. He has to take his vitamins at the correct time. If he doesn't take his vitamins at the correct time, then he will get sick.
He will not get sick. There is nothing wrong with him and he doesn't need to take vitamin tablets. We have had this problem before. I can't believe we are going back to this. You are not gonna die if you don't take vitamin tablets. Are you guys crazy or something? Why are you so obsessed over this? Why can't you just leave him alone to make his own decisions?
Are you saying I'm crazy? How dare you? You're the one that ran away from your own wedding. You're the one with mental issues.
So what if my mother wanted me to take vitamins during the wedding? She is only being nice to me because she cares about me. Is this really such a big problem? Couldn't you just get over it? Did you really need to run off like this?
You think I should just get over it? Are you joking?
Yes, get over it. What's the big issue here?
Oh, I'm so sick of you being a mama's boy. I can't take it anymore. I thought we went over this and agreed to change.
Mama's boy? Who are you calling a mama's boy?
How can you deny it? You do everything she tells you to do. What are you gonna learn? To make your own decisions like a grown-up man. Now she's even come to your wedding and made you take your vitamins.
You should be very careful when talking about my son. Such insulting terms to describe him. I just care about him. That's all. Don't you want me to look after him? Shouldn't a mother do the best for her son?
I know what you think about me.
What do you mean?
I know that you don't like me. I know that you don't want me to marry your son. You are disappointed about the whole thing. I'm sure you've been trying to scare me away this whole time.
Come on. You're just overreacting. You think about these things too much. I've told you so many times. She's just being nice to me. She isn't trying to get rid of you. I'm hoping you can accept the way she is. She has made changes for you. Maybe you could tolerate her.
Yes, that's right. You should respect me and be thankful for all the things I have done for you. Why are you trying to cause so much trouble over something so minor?
You know that I wouldn't be able to live without you. Today was supposed to be our wedding. It was supposed to be our happy time at the beginning of our life together. I can't believe you've done this.
Why are you begging her? Why be nice to her? Look at what she's done.
Mother, just let it go for a moment, please. She's right. Why did you have to bring the vitamins to the wedding? You know, it's a sensitive topic.
Are you angry with me? How could you be like this with your own mother? Can't you see all the things I've done for you? I'm always thinking about what's best for you. And this is how you treat me? Outrageous.
Mother, just wait a moment. Baby, don't you love me?
This is just too much for me. How can I get married to you and have to deal with your mother for the rest of my life? It's too much for me to take. I don't think I can do it. She's so bossy. Can't she just leave us alone? I left him. I walked away and never looked back. I refused to let my life be ruled by that woman. It might seem crazy to run away from your own wedding, but I believe it was the right thing to do, even at the last minute. It's never too late to change your mind. The more I reflect on it, the more I confirm I did the right thing. It might seem petty, but she crossed the line with those vitamin tablets. We'd fought over them before, and she knew that it would irritate me. It was a sign of her control and her obsession with keeping her son to herself. If she was going to be like that before the wedding, imagine how she'd be after. It would have been intolerable. I knew she hated me from the start. I don't even know how I endured it for so long. But finally, I snapped, and I had to run.